going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will score!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the Saints franchise rebuild. We're coming off of a close win over Carolina in week 1. First we're going to jump into the press conference, but I think we might simulate against the Cowboys and Eagles. Then watch as we take on a division rival with the Atlanta in week 4 for this episode. But guess I'll go with offense since we put up 35 points and I'm sure your players will have a reaction to that. We're going to simulate this week. See what happens against the Cowboys here. Wow, we do pick up the win. So we get the win 26-20 in overtime. A lot of offensive yards going on there. Carr threw 2 picks. Prescott threw 1. Not very efficient on the ground game, looks like. But Cedric Wilson had a great game. 9 catches, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. Olave had a solid game. 5 catches, 97 yards. Juwan Johnson had 35 yards for a touchdown. And Shaheed had 3 catches, 30 yards. Looks like Tyrone Matthew got the interception. Cam Jordan, 2 tackles for a loss. Nathan Shepard, 2 tackles for a loss. And Jonathan Abram, 1 tackle for a loss. I am relatively surprised by the beating the Cowboys, but it did happen in real life too, so we're going to choose our regional scouting focus. We are going to keep it on quarterback just because we're not sure on Rattler being the future, and obviously Carr is up there in age for a football player. In the southeast, we'll do defensive end. In northeast, we will go offensive tackle. Trying to think. I think we're going to go outside linebacker here, since we have needs there. Yeah, as you can see, we do have a lot of star devs on the line. I did move Penning to starting at center, and then I moved McCoy over to the left guard. I just wanted to make sure our star dev guys were starting and not sitting on the bench and losing potential development. And on defense, you can see the outside linebackers definitely need work. We also need help at strong safety and then defensive tackle. Okay, so what we did here, we moved Granderson up into defensive tackle since he's behind Chase Young. It doesn't have really any room on the edge there, so just trying to get him to play. They moved Breezy to the second defensive tackle position, so that's how our defense is going to look like there. In this instance, I'm going to stick with power for Penning. Do deep threat on Perry. And then we'll simulate these last 2 here. And then we will simulate against the Eagles. See how that game goes. And we do fall to the Eagles 28-18. Had a rough first half, only 7 points. Added 11 in the second half, but not enough. Carr didn't throw any picks. 2 touchdowns, only 191 yards. Kamara had 65 yards on 16 rushes. Then a pretty split day for receiving yards. Olave 62, 1 touchdown. Wilson Jr. 41 yards. Perry 38, Johnson 35, and 1 touchdown. Hill 9 yards, Kamara 6. And on defense, only 1 tackle for a loss. No sacks. Lattimore did have 1 interception. We go to re-signing players, and we're at negative $30 million for cap space. That is unfortunate because Chase Young would be, as far as Madden goes, would be good to re-sign. Adebo, I think, is someone I would have liked to have re-signed at the start. Shaheed, he's in his late 20s, so you're not sure how much more he's going to develop. As far as like the high ceiling goes, he'll probably, he obviously still would develop, but Johnson, I wouldn't mind having too. Good enough tight end in this game at least. So we'll upgrade Cesar Ruiz at the power spot. The power attribute. Then we will go to our next press conference. Might as well give the offensive line some credit. Throw them a bone. Alright, our coaching talent tree. Then we're just gonna upgrade the line. Give them a XP boost. Go that route. And we'll do defend short pass. Try and run it inside on them. I usually do split and half pads just to make sure we're not dealing with a bunch of fatigue late in the games and getting guys hurt. Do another round of upgrades here, and we'll do his agility there. And then we will also do agility. Alright, we're going to jump into our game with the Falcons.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Saints and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden Football. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Set for a good matchup in the NFC South, so glad you were with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is a division you know a lot about, and the rivalries within this division always kind of gives you a good game when it's NFC South against NFC South.
Yeah, and this is a division, Mike, that I've lived in for a long time in my career, and at one point, you can make the argument that it was the best division in football. But right now, it's the quarterback uncertainty. Do we have the quarterback of our future? Did we just draft one? Did we just sign one? What does that look like? 2 of the 4 teams, brand new coaches taking over control to start this season. No games last season. They've got a lot of work to do before this division can hold a candle to some of the others we see throughout the NFL.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing at the start. Here's Carr. He gets
there we go.
Complete to Cedric Wilson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion is Hill. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Carr. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss. On top of it, understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
I was just thinking, oh, what a good drive we got going here. Now it's 2nd and 23.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line.
And a run for 2 yards.
Jesse Bates makes the play.
Now we got to hope for field goal range, at the very least.
On 3rd down.
Or a first down.
Downfield, it's Shaheed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Here's Kamara. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Carr working out of the gun. That is caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Man, we didn't need that.
Early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. He slams it in there, and he is in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Well, that was a very good first drive. Kamara gets the rushing touchdown, and
so 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff.
Looked a little brutal at 3rd and 21.
And they'll bring him down just
a little hopeless, I should say.
30-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota.
See how
Begins his run this season with the Falcons.
See how the defense goes.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Saints offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead.
Well, I'm happy with the defensive performance there. Hopefully the offense can push the lead to
thanks to the touchdown
at least
on the opening drive. So
10.
Try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll go again here with Kamara. Oh, yeah. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Nice pickup there by Alvin Kamara. And when you think about his career, Mike, the fact that for 7 straight years he's over 1,100 yards from scrimmage, that's the consistency. That's the ability to impact the game both as a runner and as a receiver that really makes him stand out from a lot of the other running backs in the league.
Carr now on second down. Shaheed with the catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Carr now to throw on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Well, 4 yards per play isn't too bad.
Now Carr to the left side in the hands of Hill. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Kamara going to try to bull his way in, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up
who's
3rd
hurt?
and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Carr.
Oh.
In the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception,
It's just something you can't do there. Throw a pick. At the very least, could have either had a field goal or went for it on 4th and goal at the 1, and then maybe get a safety on defense if they're on their 1 like that. That's rough.
This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We are through 1. The Saints out on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And here's Bijan. And this will be a Falcons first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That's complete. It's the former Cardinal Rondale Moore. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 38-yard line.
Play action now. It's Cousins. He finds the former 49er. That's Charlie Werner. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Cousins out of the gun on third down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll take this down to the 47. Willie Gay with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Moore going in motion. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Willie Gay with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cousins going to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
It looked like the Falcons were just going to march right down the field methodically and score. Defense came up big and got a stop, so hopefully we can put together a scoring drive this time and not turn it over.
The Saints offense ready for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll take this to about the 28. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Carr now. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. A run here with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints' 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll work the middle here with Kamara.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, it's Kamara. Kamara got a 1st down, still going. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. On first down, Carr. That one into the hands of Hill. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down, Carr. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8. In the shotgun, it's Carr. In the back of the end zone, he's got it.
Here we go.
Cedric Wilson, touchdown Saints. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull
Nice
that
footwork.
off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
It looked like his feet were down.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints 14, Falcons 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Well, it's hard to complain about the offense so far. Aside from the turnover, I mean, every possession they've been not only have they got inside the red zone, they've got inside the 5-yard line. So, I mean, realistically, it could be 21-3 or 17-3 right now. So, hopefully the defense can hold them scoreless before halftime. So, we'll watch their possession.
The Falcons offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. A first down throw for Cousins. Left side in the hands of London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Already knocking on the door.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Throwing now, Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Come on.
And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Cousins now on second down. That'll be caught by McLeod. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now.
Cousins. Gonna look deep, looking for more. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the third quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
This guy, he has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. First down throw, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Carr now on second down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson.
Well, at least Johnson is back.
Carr working out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession.
And just like that, Atlanta has the momentum. So we're going to skip ahead to the fourth quarter. But looks like we managed to score. But Atlanta's knocking on the door.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback.
They're going for it.
Scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job, Plastic.
Trying to make something happen, but he's going to be taken down behind the line. And they'll turn it over on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
The Saints offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
It was great to see the Granderson getting a sack there after put him in at defensive tackle, getting the stop on 4th down. Hopefully we can put points on the board here, or at least
an enviable spot to
change up the
operate
field
from.
position.
Here's 2nd and inches. It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. This throw
there we go.
Side, taken in by Johnson. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Gain of 15. And the Saints first down.
Now Carr. Throw left side. That's Johnson. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
They'll run. It's
Go.
Kamara.
Go, Kamara. Oh.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Open space to the 35. And he's going to be taken down.
Two big runs
Quarter,
there.
you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That was a dangerous
There's no
throw.
more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end. And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Falcons' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so...
Carr overthrew Johnson. Then he had 2 dangerous throws, one being caught and one knocked away. So thankfully we got 3 points, pushed it to 10, pushed the lead to 10. But let's see if our defense can come up big again.
First and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Moore going in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Now, Cousins. Right back to Moore, another grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Open man downfield, that's London. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. this is Tyler Algier. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. That is caught at the 3. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
They are marching down. It's going to be a 3-point game. Once we get a pick.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will score. Game on. Kirk Cousins. Touchdown Falcons. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter.
There is no way that they called a QB draw for Kirk Cousins coming
Now
off of his
return
injury
coming from the
in
7th.
the fourth
And
week
a
of the
decent
season.
return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
That's
The
insane.
visitors' offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And
Well, we have the ball and a chance to run out the clock, so
be about ready to
they
wait
have 4
for
opportunities to stop the clock,
they
though,
have
so
tried to throw at him has been successful.
they need a first
Just
down.
processes things so quickly, making the right read
What?
seemingly every time. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion.
So we responded to their quarterback draw with a option run
Again,
by
up
Carr
the middle with Camara.
for 0 yards.
After a gain of a yard. And we'll see a timeout used by
And
the
now they run
defense,
by Kamara
starting it
for
right
1.
out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
Oh my gosh.
They'll drop the throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry.
That was
Whistles
big.
here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with
I'm
1:51
still
to go.
appalled by the Carr option. I'm also appalled by the Cousins touchdown run, but
They'll come up here.
we have first down,
and 10.
minute 51, and they only have 1 timeout left, so
Now Camara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They're going to go right back to Camara. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is,
we're going
they've
for it,
already
huh?
decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Carr to throw it on fourth down. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds.
That was
and he's got
insane.
the first down. Terrific job with the feet
My
to make
gosh.
that one a grab. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Well, another crazy game. We managed to pull it out. Well, Carr completed 80% of his passes, 21 completions for 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Kamara averaged 5.1 yards per carry, 22 carries for 114 yards and a touchdown. Cedric Wilson Jr., 2 touchdown catches, 7 receptions, 129 yards. Johnson, despite the injury, had 6 catches for 68 yards. Sheed had 2 catches for 46. Hill, 3 catches, 27. Then 1 catch for Perry, 1 Olave, and 1 Kamara. On defense, we had several tackles for losses. 2 for Werner, 1 for Granderson, 1 for Breezy, One for Young and one for Shepard. Breezy and Granderson each had half a sack. So we'll be heading into week 5 with a 3-1 record. Monday night, prime time against the Kansas City Chiefs. So I think that's a good spot to leave this episode off. Still debating on trades and whatnot to make. Obviously our cap situation is terrible, but that's part of the challenge. But we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.